What's up, my Fortnite friends? Johnny5 Alive here, and we're here to show you guys Bulletstorm Jonesy, the updated version. So if anyone didn't know, he was actually bugged out, and I've been doing a lot of testing on this hero and trying different things out, and he was not working properly. His fire rate was not receiving the correct amount of bonus fire rate damage. So he's actually a lot better now, and I've been playing around and testing him. We're on the last day. Decided to start the video on the last day of a 7-day survival. I did a 7-day the other day and got some interesting test results. So I have the test results up on a different screen. Now the one caveat here is I had to do a 40 to complete the last mission of the event, and the last one I tested was a 70. Now technically I should still be putting out the same amount of damage because I'm doing the same amount of shooting for the same amount of time. However, the mobs on a 40 have less health. So there's an argument to say that I probably could have done more damage on a 70 because I'm sitting there shooting the enemy in the face longer. Oh boy, this is not good. It might be the first time I died on this. Oh, that was close. Alright, let's show you guys some damage now that he is working properly. Look how fast I can melt these mist mobs and big husks. I mean, the mobs right now are level 58, so it's comparable to the beginning of the last run I did. But essentially, I'm curious to see how much damage I do in comparison to the 70. So, and I think it'll be comparable, like I said, the same amount of mobs for the same amount of time. Only downside is these guys die a little bit quicker, so I'm technically doing a little bit less damage. But overall, I think I'm doing non-stop killing no matter what. No matter what the difficulty, you're constantly shooting throughout the entire phase. So in the last run, the damage on the... I pulled it up, it said I did 17,200. The urban assaults on my team did 18,000. So I was only about 1,000 points behind the urban assaults. We were all the same level. So it was interesting to see, because urban assault is considered like the best hero in the game right now. And I really wanted to do some testing to see, is Bulletstorm Jonesy better than, you know, the best hero right now. Based off of it having a bug and not working correctly, the Bulletstorm Jonesy probably would have beat the urban assaults in that mission. And I was also kind of putzing around, talking, showing builds. Excuse me. And I wasn't really focusing up as much. This time, I'm going balls to the wall. I am constantly shooting, using my war cries, and really focusing on just spraying and praying here. So, oh wow, it's a third weapon I've broken. Let's build another one real quick. And, you know, even though I'm doing different difficulties, there is still some comparisons to be made here. I have 3 other people on my party. Tostain was in my game last time, and he actually did 25,000 damage. He beat all of us, but he was building all the traps and stuff like that. He's the base guy, and I do feel like more of the enemies slip through on the harder difficulty. So it seems it seems normal that the constructor would do the most damage there. When we're just kind of out on the field killing the guys spawning, there's certainly lots of different points where they're sneaking through. So if he did 25,000 last time, it'll be comparable to see how much he does on a 40. And if it's about the same as last time, that means technically there really is no DPS comparison fault to doing a 40. But I did need to get this mission done because it's the last one of the event until I am completely finished. And there was an announcement on their YouTube channel. They said there's a new event coming, or an update. I don't know if it's an event update, but there's definitely going to be new llamas, and they're going with a modern warfare style. So we're going to have like army characters and stuff like that. And they said they're introducing a new soldier with a brand new ability. So normally soldiers have either shockwave, Gatling gun, grenades, or war cry. I think that's all 4 of the abilities. And if they're introducing a new one, that should be quite interesting. So I'll definitely be making a video on that update and trying to level up and play some of those new heroes. Kind of sucks because I've been really focusing on Bulletstorm Jonesy. And they're like, hey, we got a new hero with a new ability to play around with. And I'm like, crap. Now, is that hero going to be better than this one? Now, when they do introduce some heroes, it's not all the time that they're better. They're just different, right? A lot of characters have a lot of different play styles. And what I'm really looking to see here is, you know, who is the best overall soldier. And soldiers obviously do the most damage output because they can, when they hit enemies, they put debilitating shots on them. That's a little buff over their head, or debuff, I should say. And that means your whole party does extra damage to them. So it's like a Discordance Orb from Zenyatta in Overwatch, if anyone knows that reference. It basically increases your party's damage. So, and not only that, increases your damage. So generally soldiers, whoa, Nelly. This is gonna hurt. Oh, that was close. Got me, first death. As I was saying, yeah, so basically soldiers are doing the most damage out of all the heroes. I mean, Outlanders aren't really focused to do damage. There are damage Outlanders. Constructors in these scenarios, like doing survival modes, I think they're good. But generally, Constructors are one of the least played heroes. They're not really meant for damage. They're really about making bases. And if you're playing a mission that's not really focused on building bases, then your Constructor isn't doing much damage. Ninjas are really good. They don't use any ammo, really. So they definitely are the conservative hero. But again, you're running from mob to mob using melee. So there's going to be a lot of downtime. So overall, soldiers are the highest DPS class. So which one of the soldiers is the best hero overall? And that's something I've been trying to accomplish and find out here. And based off of my previous tests, I mean, I can already say, like, yeah, the Urban Assaults beat me on the last mission. And we were, like, same level, same hero power and all that stuff. And they beat me by 1,000 points. But in the patch notes, it said that Bulletstorm Jonesy wasn't receiving his bonuses. So now I definitely know I would have beat them, but by how much is the question. So we get to kind of see that here, but I don't think there is an Urban Assault on my team. It's just Constructors. However, the Constructor beat me last time in damage, because this is a base building defense game mode. So definitely the soldiers do excel here. I mean, the Constructors excel here. So I'm expecting to see the Constructors beat me on damage like they did last time. They also beat the Urban Assaults. But if I beat the Constructors, that says a lot about this hero. And I'm just curious to see how I do against my old score overall. Alright, got this reload. We got one more rally in us, I think. I mean, look how fast he just melts. Now, the downside to this hero, obviously, and I've mentioned this before in previous videos, is the ammo consumption. He just tears through the ammo. So what I suggest using him, while he might be the best hero, he's definitely not conservative in the sense that you're just shredding through your ammo so quickly, as you can see here. You need to use LMGs on him. And the bullets are just flying out faster than I can craft them. I don't even think I can craft any more ammos. I'm out of nuts and bolts. So, ran out of ammo right in the nick of time. We are just finishing up here. So, where do you want to use Bulletstorm Jonesy? You want to use him on the Hail Mary missions. If you're a lower level character, I mean, I'm like level, what, 80 or something. So, if you're a lower level character and you're trying to beat something really difficult, this is the hero you want to bring. You want to bring him for those clutch missions. Alright, whoa! Hugely different results from the last time. My last score was 17,000. I basically doubled it. The Constructors did do less damage here, which is interesting. Because I was just saying, you could probably do more damage on a harder mission. Tostain was in my group last time. He did 25,000 damage. So he wasn't able to do as much damage because the mobs were dying so quickly, and they had less HP. So it is true that you would do more damage on a 70 mission. So I did double the damage as last time, and and the mobs had less HP. So if we were to try this on a 70, I could probably even beat this score. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Basically beat all their scores combined, and they're all same level as me, some even stronger than me. 2 of them are stronger than me. That is quite ridiculous. Bulletstorm Jonesy, definitely the best hero, best soldier in the game in terms of damage. And like I said, it does chew up that ammo. Now what you want to do is you want to get a Recon Scout Outlander or a Pathfinder. Preferably Pathfinder, it's slightly better than the Recon Scout. But you're going to want 2 of them to pair together. And then you get a 20% increased drop rate. And all you got to do is run around industrial zones and whack cars and loot the metal things. And you'll get nuts and bolts, break the power generators. Like, there's generators everywhere, like Tesla coils and stuff like that. Just smash all that stuff, break parking meters, and you'll get that 20% chance to get double loot, and that means double nuts and bolts. And some of the stuff in industrial areas give you like 15, 20 nuts and bolts, and then that procs, and you get double. Oh, look at that. A legendary assault transform schematic. We might have to see what I get. So yeah, if you have an Outlander combo like that, yeah, it's not really a problem to farm nuts and bolts. I did it for like 2 hours, and I had enough ammo to do 2 7-day survivals, which take like 90 minutes of non-stop shooting. So it's pretty good. I mean, at 3 hours of playing, 2 hours of farming, it seems kind of ridiculous, but these are missions where you're constantly shooting. If I were doing any other mission in the game, I would not need to push the ammo that hard, and I was doing extreme stress testing, trying to put my damage to the limit. So we did get a loot llama from that. 3 loot llamas. Jesus. Let's open these bad boys up. So would I use Bulletstorm Jonesy on every mission? Absolutely not. If the mission is easy, I'm probably going to go with my Outlander. Maybe even just a ninja just to conserve ammo. There's the Bulletstorm Jonesy. I don't really need any of them. Yeah, so I'd probably go with a lighter hero on just regular farm missions that are easy. But when, you know, all the chips are in and you're going against that really difficult mission, you're going to want to bring the Bulletstorm Jonesy. Definitely the strongest hero. So if you're struggling with missions, he's going to take you over the top. And that is really good to see. However, his playstyle is different than what you might like. For me, it's not really just holding down the fire button and spraying things. It's fun, but it gets boring quick. I much prefer like a skill soldier where I'm, you know, pop-shotting headshots and stuff like that. I'm really curious to try the sniper character. Certain heroes that I just like the play better. I definitely like the feel of pistols in this game. So one of my favorite heroes right now is the, well, has always been the Ranger Deadeye. Just getting those pistol crit headshots. It's just so much fun. Requires precision, accuracy, you know, and some actual skill. And then he's got the Teddy and stuff like that. So he's a fun hero. But here it is, guys. Another look at him. Let's look at the hero card. There he is. There's all his stats. Definitely a strong character. So what wasn't working was the start faster, increased startup rate of fire bonus to 2.4. And then there was the other one that was 1.2. Where's that? Startup. Whoa. Firing with a ranged weapon increases rate of fire by 102% per shot up to 20 shots. Resets on reload. That must be a typo because it's supposed to be 1.2. Firing a ranged weapon increases rate of fire by 102% up to 20 shots. If that was right, then I would literally be shooting 2,000% faster. I don't think that was the case at all. It's a typo. So they fixed the bug and they introduced a typo bug. I don't think I was shooting 2,000% faster. I would have emptied my clip instantaneously, I think. But the idea here is after 20 shots, you're shooting 50% faster. And you can shoot 20 shots insanely quick with those LMGs. So it's within the first, you know, 2-3 seconds of shooting, you're up to 50% fire rate and just melting through your ammunition. And hence, that's where all the DPS comes from. So whether you like that or not, you know, he's definitely going to be the character it's time to kill some bosses. It's time to fight some big, hard, high-level enemies with lots of HP. He's going to be the one that burns through them the best. But definitely for the missions that I'm farming in Canny Valley here, a lot of these ones, I don't think it's necessary to have that much damage output. I'll just go in there with an Outlander, get my materials, get my nuts and bolts, get all the stuff that I need, and conserve Jonesy for those times that I need them. I mean, I probably use them on the encampments. It's fun to burn through those quite quickly. And pretty much that's about it. And I'm going to basically be pulling them out when we go to the new events. So there will be a new event coming next week. Looking forward to that. We'll have to see what they actually bring in. They always have different things, whether it's survival, it's the block party, the base building thing. They've done a lot of different styles of game modes. And I'm going to have my Bulletstorm Jonesy ready for the hardest ones possible. It's good to know that he's a great hero. And looking forward to seeing what the new soldier is that they introduced. So stay tuned for that, everybody. This was a fun test. 34,000 damage. I don't think I've ever seen higher damage than that in any game. That is absolutely insane. So highly recommend this character. Be sure to pick him up. Enjoy the event before it's over, because there's only about a week left, and there'll be a new one. So there you go, guys. That's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.